Welcome, parents and caretakers, to another kind of modified back to school night. I'm taking this opportunity just to introduce you to your daughter's theology course this semester. It is a class about the Chronicles of Narnia. A little bit about me. My name is Eric Buell. This is my 14th year at Presentation. Some of my education background. I have 2 degrees in theology, both from the University of Notre Dame, and I also have a master's degree in education from Santa Clara University. Currently, I'm enrolled in a spiritual direction certification from Boston College as well. My home life, I have a little 4-year-old that I adore who consumes every ounce of my waking being. So I'm in solidarity with all of you parents out there. So this semester, some expectations I have for students this year is really to bring their authentic and honest self to class. Each unit we focus on a different Chronicle of Narnia, and we try to find biblical and scriptural parallels that not only speak to the text, but how they can incorporate into our life. Class is run like a giant discussion. I try to make it as interactive as possible, really encouraging students to find their own sense of spirituality. Every time our class meets on a Friday, we will be reading from a small book called With Open Hands by the spiritual writer Henri Nouwen. These Chapel Fridays will be a chance for students to take some time to write, to reflect, to be quiet, and to consider the action of God in their life. The story they'll be telling throughout these Chapel Fridays is ultimately going to end up being their final exam, which is not too bad. The basic idea is that students will write an important story about their life. So tell me one story. And then from there, the idea is to think about how God sees their life in that moment. This is one of my favorite projects I assign every year. I'm looking forward to hearing and walking with your daughter throughout this semester. Generally speaking, I don't give a lot of tests, like plot-based tests or quizzes. My unit assessments, I try to have a wide variety of things for students to choose from making Christmas cards, to poetry, to videos, to art. We really try to have students reflect on what they're learning in a creative outlet that doesn't require them to just spit out facts from children's literature. The point, as I tell them, is not the plot. The point is how we're perceiving the words on the page and bringing them to life. I know sometimes it can be hard to find reading time throughout the day. So throughout the semester, I've tried to block off time within our class period to get a little bit of reading done during the school day. If I want students to read, generally speaking, it's not a bad idea to give them the time to do so. But finally, and most importantly, I hope that they take this opportunity to pray. In the world that we're living, the busyness, the pandemic, there's so much going on that I hope this class can be a refuge for them to take stock of who they are and their relationship with God. But most importantly, thank you for all your support. I hope to meet you in person at our modified back to school night. Be safe, be well, be healthy, be happy, and you will be in my prayers. Thank you so much.